Hello again, Bulldog Nation, and welcome to Harrison, Arkansas, and the campus of Harrison High School, home of the Goblins. We're live in Goblin Arena. The Greenwood Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs have made their way back up here to north central Arkansas for a little makeup date action as the Snowbirds got us a few Fridays ago, and we had to go to the built-in bye day, which was today on a Tuesday, and we've made our trip up midweek now to Harrison. Obviously, they try to do these long trips on Friday nights so the kids ain't got to get back to school the next day, but nothing you can do about Mother Nature. So we're here on a Tuesday night, and the Bulldogs are really getting a little bit of a break, if you will. I know we had the long road trip, but the Goblins and Lady Goblins had to play last night. They got Greenbrier last night up here, so I know it was a home game, but certainly two back-to-back nights can have a little bit of an effect on you. We saw that with Greenwood playing on a Thursday and a Friday a couple of weeks ago on that Mountain home game on the Friday night. The back half of that doubleheader. But it is what it is. The Lady Bulldogs on a tear after their loss at Mountain Home a couple of Fridays ago and have just been full throttle the past week. Outscored their opponents by some 100 points in the last two outings. So Coach Reeves got a little fire lit under him after that Mountain Home loss. And these Lady Goblins lost last night to Greenbrier girls, a team that we just beat by 54 points Friday night. So you got to do your best to get the girls up and tell them you just can't go through the motions. Go out here and pound them in the ground and get it over with. Let's take our first time out, and we will come back and get you ready with the starting lineups here from the Goblin Arena. It's Greenwood basketball on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. Next chance you get, Michael, I'm ready. $15, okay. And we welcome you back to Goblins Arena. Starting lineups for tonight. The usual suspects for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 5, Brooklyn Woolsey, a senior. Number 3, Anna Trusty, a senior. Number 21, Izzy Smith, a junior. Number 24, Carly Sexton, a senior. And number 31, Kyla Piercy, a sophomore. Lady Bulldogs and the Road Navies. White numerals, Greenwood and white across the front. Woolsey heading to Henderson State next year. Carly Sexton to John Brown University. And a trustee just about anywhere she probably wants to go. She's offers from numerous colleges, still hadn't decided yet. And for Harrison, they're going to shoot till the lights out on this here, I believe. The Lady Golden Goblins are 9-11, 3-3 in conference play. Stacy Claude is their coach. She used to be the coach up here in North Ark. And their athletic director, as a matter of fact. Their starters are a senior, Annabelle Massengale, Lila Jones, a junior, Tucker Webb is a junior, Eliza Barger is a sophomore, and Brooklyn Mitchell, also a sophomore. Mitchell and Barger are number 2 and 25. This sophomore squad came to Greenwood last year, if I recall, and was fantastic. And in particular, there's a number 1 who's not starting, Jordan Quant. She's a sophomore. If I recall, she was magnificent as a point guard. So let's shoot some youth on this Harrison team. Got a nice upside. Well, let's go. They're in their home whites, Lady Goblins in royal blue in the front. Royal blue numerals front and back. We jump center, and Trusty trying to run down the ball. That went off of a Golden Goblin. It should be Greenwood's basketball. He's exactly right. Great to see my man Mike Durham on the court tonight and this officiating crew. Been fighting some cancer. Shout out to my boy. Greenwood's basketball against the man-to-man defense. Piercy drives into the lane, scoop shot not there. Rebound cleared out by Mitchell. And Greenwood throws the full court pressure on. And Izzy Smith gets in the passing lane. Ahead to Piercy. Layup. Good. Just like that, the great Lady Bulldogs are off and running. Full court press again. That is Barger with it. Ahead it goes to Webb in the front court. Loose ball, Trusty with the steal. Ahead to Woolsey. Couple of bounces. Layup good for Brooklyn Woolsey. She's got 2 points. And it's 4-0 just like that, 50 seconds into the ballgame. Mitchell with it, trying to beat the press to Barger. Ahead it goes to Jones. Feeds down low to Webb, and they'll kick it back out in the half court. Skip pass over to Mitchell. Her 3 on the ways off the mark. Sexton high for the board. Tried to feed it ahead to Piercy, but couldn't get a grip on it, and the ball was stolen away. Here's Mitchell into the right corner. Lady Goblins working left to right on your radio dial. Mitchell trying to drive the baseline. Up and under Sexton. Up and good for the sophomore Brooklyn Mitchell. Greenwood quickly out of the net. Onto the other side, other way, and Piercy drives the basket. Foul on the way in, a blocking foul by number 12, Annabelle Massengale. Her first, team's first. Piercy to the free throw line. She's got 2 points already, and the first one's on the way for the sophomore, nothing but net. She missed missed 4 actually at Mountain Home a couple of Fridays ago, and hasn't missed one since, I don't believe. And I got her that time, my bad. Second one's no good. I'll take the heat on that one. Barger with the rebound for Harrison's, 5-2 Greenwood. Mitchell with it. She'll try to drive into the right wing, kicks it to the right corner. Out of that corner comes Massengale with her dribble to the top. Double team, fed down low, good look to Jones. Shot not there. Loose ball, and Mitchell, I think, knocked it. Nope, they're going to say Piercy knocked it out. She took a shot in the head on the floor. Her and Mitchell kind of gave each other a slap in a good game. Couple of sophomores, they're going to be battling for the next few years. Harrison's basketball, Jones. Skipped it to the left side over there to Webb. Back up top to Jones. Now Mitchell. Back to Jones in the key. Back to Mitchell. They play catch top of the key. And a shot clock violation before the foul was called. Greenwood's basketball. Sexton inbound in the backcourt to Izzy Smith. Coach Reeves up off the bench, barking the signal. Finds Piercy now. Smith does. Down the lane it goes to Trusty. Up off the window, no problem. Too easy. Trusty's first basket. Assist to Piercy. Here's Mitchell with it. And Trusty nearly picked her pocket in the backcourt. Mitchell has to find the ball, picks up her dribble. Now they got to get it across the timeline. Barely do. As the press is beaten. Greenwood late getting back, and they got it down to Annabelle Massengale. Her basket's good at 7-4. Out of the hoop it goes quickly ahead down court to Trusty. Shot not there. Woolsey had a shot at the board, but out comes Barger with it for Harrison. She'll get it to Jones. In the corner, right side or left side, Webb's three is on the way. Tucker Webb makes the three. We're tied at 7. Smith caught him sleeping as she got the inbound, goes coast to coast, and Izzy Smith gets her first points of the night. 9-7 Greenwood. We're under 5-minute mark now. Mitchell with the dribble to Barger. Across the timeline with the left hand, the sophomore goes into the left corner. A little pick and roll, give and go, if you will. Got down too low. Trusty steals it away, and she's on the run the other direction. With her dribble, leaves her for Woolsey. Deep three, right wing, splash! Oh, baby. Brooklyn's got 5 points. And dialed in here, 12-7, Greenwood's largest lead of the night so far. In the backcourt, ball just thrown away. Another turnover. Trusty just harassing in the backcourt, and the sophomores, Mitchell and Barger, a little bit tough on her. Sexton with the inbound to Trusty, right back to Sexton. Now she'll find Smith top of the key. They'll set up in the half court. Izzy just drives down the right side of the lane, right around the defender, up and in, good. Izzy's got 4 points. It's 14-7. Lady Bulldogs up a touchdown. Here comes Mitchell into the front court with her dribble. To the right elbow, had the ball slapped out of her hand, so got her new set of dribbling, I guess. Webb gets it left baseline. Back out into the corner to Jones. Here's a three on the way from Webb, and a 2 foot on the line for Tucker Webb. She's got 5 points. 14-9, 4-minute mark. Smith to Woolsey. Oh, boy. Dial it in, Brooklyn. Oh, baby, splash. A 3-ball from the right corner. 17-9. Largest lead of the night for Greenwood is 8. Full court pressure again by the Lady Bulldogs. And Mitchell finally gets through it. 3-ball on the way from the right wing from Massengale. Not there. Woolsey high for the rebound. And she's fouled. 32. It's Lala Jones. Her first, team second. 3:27 left. Woolsey into Smith. And Smith pushes it to the top of the key. Into the key. Spins at the free throw line. Piercy, left wing, 3-ball. Splash! Oh, baby. Here we go. Party time. Third assist for Izzy Smith is 20-9. Oh, steal in the backcourt. Trusty splash. Just got it out of her hand. Easy layup. 22-9, and coach did the timeout. Stacy's seen enough. Oh, boy. 22-9, the Lady Bulldogs hitting on all cylinders here early as Harrison just not able to hang on to this onslaught. 3:03 to go. A 30-second timeout. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bishop Family Dentistry, Ronald Reagan Realty, Mossy Oak Properties, Freedom Roofing, and Farmers Bank. Keeping an eye on that Russellville Mountain Home girls game that's going on right now in Russellville. The Lady Cyclones putting it to the Lady Bombers right now early in that one. Of course, Greenwood rooting for Russellville here and catch those Lady Bombers in the standings. They're sitting at the top right now, undefeated, 6-0. All right, Harrison's basketball, and the Lady Gobs come out against no pressure. Greenwood waits on them in the half court this time. I'm certain they're happy about it. Brooklyn Mitchell, top of the key. Leaves it for Jordan Quant, who's checked in number 1. Also in for Harrison is number 10, who just buried that shot, Sager Clemens. She is a junior. The other way quickly, Piercy's got it. Out to Smith, top of the key. Left alone for 3. Off the mark. Sexton got her offensive rebound. Carly fighting hard out of the right side. A jump ball is called. Arrow points to Greenwood. Up off the bench and the shooting shirts off is the junior Jenna Honkel at number 11. She'll get Carly Sexton a breather. 2:31 to go. It's 22-11. Full court pressure back on for Greenwood. Barger tried to get it back to Mitchell. Lost the handle. Piercy got the steal. Finds Trusty. Now Woolsey, they'll set up in the half court. Deep three from Anna. Short and a rebound. Woolsey ran it down in the right corner. Now Piercy. Stops and pops. Floater. You betcha. Chelsea, Kyla Piercy with 8 points. Yeah, I said it. I'm busted. I said Chelsea. Whew. Fantastic work out there from these girls. Another steal in the backcourt. Smith has it now, and she'll drive towards the basket, and she's pushed by Jordan Quant. That's her first, team's third. 24-11. The biggest lead of the night matches the biggest 13 points. Minute 54 left. Honkala will inbound on the baseline at the Trusty top of the key. Kicks it to Piercy left wing. She'll drive in from that spot. Up and under off the rim. Wouldn't go. And the rebound went off of Harrison. It bounced around. Piercy had a shot at it. It actually went ultimately off Bryn Bonds, number 30, another sophomore. Minute 46 left. Honkala into Trusty. She'll drive into the lane. Had it stripped away. No foul called. And we'll go the other way. Mitchell. And Brooklyn Woolsey gets in the passing lane. Back ahead to Trusty. Trusty hard to the basket. Good. Trusty's got 6 points. And Piercy nearly another steal. That went off of Mitchell, but they ain't going to get the call here. That's Rule 26-11. And Quant will inbound in the backcourt for Harrison. I'm telling you, she put on a clinic last year at Greenwood in a junior high game. This number 1 did. But tonight's a different story. There was no Anna Trusty and Woolsey, Sexton, those guys. Piercy, 10-second violation. Greenwood's basketball, another turnover. Honkala will inbound in the backcourt, 26-11. Left side of the lane, down on the baseline. Jenna got it in to Trusty up top. Minute 16, first period. Greenwood up 15. Smith cut off in the key to Woolsey, right wing. Brooklyn, couple of dribbles, hands it back to Izzy. She'll penetrate, goes around the defender with the up off the window. Why not? Izzy Smith's got 6 points. Looks easy. 28-11. Pitts and Sexton up off the bench. Trusty, nearly another steal. Tried to save it inbounds. She's putting Brooklyn Mitchell through the ringer tonight so far in this press. Wolves in. Trusty will come out. Wow. What a show. Piper Pitts, first time we've seen the junior check in. Carly Sexton back in for Greenwood. We're under a minute now, first quarter. Here's Mitchell on the run. Ahead it goes to Barger. She tipped it forward to number 10, Clemens. She's fouled by Piercy. That's the first foul on Greenwood of the ball game, first of the period. And that'll send Sager Clemens to the line. First free throws. And the first one is in and out. Boy, it's a soft rim, too. That thing, kind of a pretty big, bouncy, spongy-looking rim. One more for Clemens. Got that one to go. 28-12, Greenwood. Quickly inbounds ahead to Piper Pitts. 3-ball, left corner, not there. And over the top of Honkala was Barger. No foul call, but she did tip it out of bounds. It stays with Greenwood, 42 seconds. Sexton inbounds right side into Piercy. Spin move at the right block. You betcha. Kyla Piercy's locked in tonight. Oh, baby. And got her second foul there. Kind of a little bit too quick going for a steal and bumped into number 30, Bryn Bonds. That's Piercy's second. 30 seconds left in the first period. Clemens has it. Down low, she tried to get it to Bonds, and she just couldn't handle it. Piercy kind of playing free safety, swayed that a bit. An errant pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Greenwood's basketball. Sexton into Smith. 24 seconds. Quickly in the front court goes Izzy Smith. Now Pitts out of the left corner. Finds Sexton. Carly to Smith, left wing. Izzy centers it up, spins on Quant. Out to Sexton, 3-ball left wing. Splash! Oh, baby. All the starters have scored now. Fourth assist for Izzy Smith. 33-12. Jordan Quant with it. Finds Bonds. 3-ball from Mitchell out of the right corner. Won't go. And the first stanza of basketball has ended. The Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood on another road trip here. A makeup game because of some weather Tuesday night action in Harrison. Lady Bulldogs 33, Lady Goblins 12. We'll take a timeout. It's Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We welcome you back to Goblin Arena. Lady Bulldogs on the road here. Greenwood basketball. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard. Lady Bulldogs up 19 as we go to the second quarter. Hook shot from Trusty, not there. Got her on board. Jumped right back up. Never even came back down and put it in. She's got 8 points. 35-12. Yeah, the lead was 21. I beg your pardon. Not 19. It's Trusty nearly another steal as they brought Lila Jones back in. They're just having all kinds of problems with this press. Woolsey had the steal with a catch in the air, but she came down out of bounds. It'll stay with Harrison as she came down on the baseline. 35-12. Here's Massengale to inbound. Just couldn't get it past Trusty, the long arm of the law. Man, that girl's good. Massengale. In it goes to Mitchell. And Mitchell, Smith nearly picked her pocket. It was tipped into the backcourt. She'll find Clemens. Down it goes to Massengale. Tried to dish it off to Bonds underneath, and Honkla got in to tie it up. It'll stay with Harrison on the possession arrow. Massengale will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. High lob inside, Honkla with the steal. Left-handed lead pass, trying to find Smith. Couldn't get enough mustard on it with the left. And then it's back to Harrison. But now Woolsey gets in the passing lane. She'll get a steal going the other way. And she's got a basket up and in. 10 points for Brooklyn. And a timeout called as Mackenzie Thomas checks in for Greenwood along with Pate Jones. Mackenzie's a senior. Pate Jones is a junior. Middle of the second period in Russellville, Lady Cyclones pounding the Lady Bombers of Mountain Home 27-11. Kind of what we got going here, 37-12, 7-minute mark. Tonight's game sponsored in part by Shelter Insurance, Jason Hill, Satellite Freight, MHAG, Greenwood Collision, Bishop Family Dentistry, Ronald Reagan Realty, Mossy Oak Properties, Freedom Roofing, and Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank's will be in the concession stand Friday night back at HB Stewart's. So come out, get you a bag of corn from Stanhope, Means, and the boys. Full court pressure still intact for Greenwood. Barger gets it across the timeline, but they tried to feed it down low right between Massengale and Clemens. It goes out of bounds, a turnover. Here comes Greenwood. Jones got it off the inbound. She hustles it into the front court. Top of the key. Woolsey, left wing, three on the way. Off the mark. Rebound, Mitchell got it. Harassed by Pate Jones. She'll push it ahead to Clemens and then down low to Jones. Her shot blocked by Thomas. Jones still with it. Ball tipped. Trusty out of there with it. Her fourth steal. Woolsey ahead to Sexton, right wing. Flipped it down to Thomas, right block. Turn around, jumper won't go. Thomas got her own rebound out to Woolsey for three. Top of the key. Off the mark. Rebound cleared out by Harrison. Nope, but then Woolsey another steal. They tried to feed it in transition. And then all the way down the court, Woolsey to Trusty and her 10th point. An easy layup, 39-12. Mitchell lost a handle in the backcourt. It'll be off of Sexton. And we've got substitutions for Harrison. Tucker Webb will come back in, and Jordan Quant for the Lady Goblins. Massengale and Clemens will take a seat. Barger inbounds, got it in to Jones. Back to Barger. Tried to feed down low, just too tall for Webb, out of bounds, another turnover. They got the right idea. You can get in behind that Greenwood press, but you got to make a good pass. Pate Jones quickly in the front court with her dribble. Finds Woolsey, now Sexton up top. Carly crossover, picks it back to Brooklyn. She'll center it up at the top of the key to Trusty now. Just left of the circle, 3 ball, won't go. High rebound handled by Jones for Harrison. Here comes Mitchell. Try to go ahead to Quant. Brooklyn got a hand on it, and it'll stay with Harrison. Out of bounds at the baseline over here in the corner. So with 5:35 to go, it's 39-12 Greenwood. And Jordan Quant will inbound for the Lady Goblins. Up top it goes to Mitchell. 3 on the way. Good for Brooklyn Mitchell. She's got 5 points. 39-15. Pate Jones quickly got the ball off the inbounds. Hard to the other end, off the window, wouldn't go. Ball tipped around. Thomas out with a rebound. And tried to find Sexton, but it's stolen away by Jones. And then stolen. Nope, R. Jones almost got another steal. Loose ball. Mitchell out of there with it. She'll dribble around Trusty. Flip it over the top to Barger, but too high again and out of bounds, another turnover. And Coach Klotz said, I need some fouls down here in the backcourt. They're just all over us as he follows the official down the far sideline. Smith now back in for Greenwood. She'll get Pate Jones. Izzy with her dribble to the right wing. Gives it up to Trusty, top of the key. Trusty behind the back, free throw line. Shot won't go, and that's a foul. Anna's first. 39-15, first of the period for Greenwood. Full court press still on for Greenwood. Smith back there harassing Mitchell. She got the inbound, got it right back to Barger. Barger with her dribble. Piercy's in her hip pocket. Trusty blocked it as she tried to go down to Webb, and Trusty blocks it out of bounds. Webb will inbound, got it to Mitchell out near midcourt. Here comes the trap. Back to Webb in the right corner. Tried to drive, threw it away. Piercy with the steal. She'll hang on to it, and then she's fouled. 24 in white. That is Tucker Webb, her first, team's first of the quarter. Piercy will inbound to Smith, and you can see the Lady Bulldogs making a concerted effort to push it down the floor quickly. Here's Piercy, left wing. Trying to get it into Trusty, not there. Sexton popped out top of the key. Carly to Smith, 3-ball right wing. Splash! Oh, baby. Woo. They're hitting them tonight. Now pressure. Ball kicked around. Piercy got out of there with the steal. She'll go hard to the basket, look for contact. Trusty got her board and puts it back up and in. Another steal. Woolsey came from her safety spot, stolen, found Trusty up and in, good. Oh, baby. Man, 46-15. Coach pulls the press back at the 4-minute mark here in the second period. I mean, these girls are on a mission. Webb to Mitchell. In the middle, it goes to Barger. An active hand stripped it out, but a foul call. Smith. Team second, her first of the quarter. Quant will inbound down the baseline, left side. Tried to go into 32. Piercy got in the passing lane, slaps it away. And Kyla all the way to the basket. She's hammered. Pretty egregious there, but I guess at 46-15, no easy shots. That's her fourth steal, and Piercy will go to the line where she's 1 for 2. 10 points for the sophomore. First free throw on the way, off the mark. Probably not real happy about the pretty hard slap to the face on the way up. Let's see if she can bury this one. And roll just off. Trusty tried to tip it away, but it goes to Webb. But now Trusty got the steal to Sexton. Found Piercy, left block up off the window. Good. Yeah. What a pass from Carly Sexton. 12 points now for Piercy. It's 48-15. Hard fouls don't get you any favors. There's Kyla back in her pocket. Down to Quant. Jordan tried to drive in the lane. Had it stripped away. Woolsey got it. And then a foul call on 25. No, it was a foul, I believe, on Barger. PA guy said jump ball, but I believe it was a foul called. Hope they didn't. Yes, yeah, hope they didn't change the arrow. 48-15, Greenwood's basketball. Izzy Smith, she'll push it across the timeline. Here's Piercy, left wing. Tried to go into Trusty, a bad pass. Stolen away by Jones, and she'll push it down the middle of the floor for Harrison. Barger's got it now. Skip it to the corner to Webb. Penetrates, 8-footer, left baseline, good for Tucker Webb. She's got 7 points. Quickly, Greenwood down the floor. Smith found Trusty, hustling to the left block. She'll skip it to Woolsey in the right corner. Now Piercy, pump fake, steps inside, 10-foot floater. Talk to me. Splash. Piercy having a ball game. Woolsey with the assist. Up top with it's Mitchell for Harrison. 50-17. They put half a century on him at the 2:27 mark in the second quarter. Lila Jones gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell picked her dribble up, tried to go to high post Jones. She found the loose ball, steps back, lets a three fly. It's not there. Ball tipped around right to number 12 is Massengale. She fed down low, but Sexton tried to pick her pocket, and Carly was on the baseline when she touched it, so it'll stay with Harrison. Barger went down hard. She's rinsing a bit, but she'll stay handy there. Annabelle Massengale will inbound for Harrison, right side of the lane on the baseline. Into Barger, left elbow. Tried to feed it to the corner to Mitchell. Smith slaps it out of there for the Lady Bulldogs. 50-17, 2-minute warning, second period. Coach Reeves up, decked out in all grays again with the white Nike swoosh. Inbounds comes in to Massengale. I beg your pardon, 32 is Jones. Stolen away by Sexton, ahead to Trusty. Got the rope. 52-17, a minute 45 left. I've seen teams flex muscle before, but this 3-game run they're on right here is one for the books. Trying to dribble in traffic is Massengale, stolen out there by Trusty. She finds Piercy on the run ahead of the pack. Another shot across the chop. She made that one, no call. Woo. And Piercy now with 16. Mercy, 54-17. Mitchell says, forget it, I'm going to stop and pop top of the key. Not there. They're going to get Woolsey up over the back of Barger, who had position. That's the third team foul of the quarter for Greenwood. First on Brooklyn. Boy, this has been fun. 54-17. Inbounds on the baseline, comes up top to Webb for Harrison. She'll step in the key, left wing, shot good. She's got a nice shot, Tucker Webb. 17-footer, it's good. Sexton with the inbound quickly to Smith. Izzy tried to force one to Brooklyn as they look to push quickly. It's a turnover back to Harrison. 54-19, Greenwood leads. I believe that's 25 points. 35 points? Yeah, 35. Here's Harrison. Webb's got it, left wing, picked her dribble up, needs help. They go high post to Barger. She'll kick it to Mitchell. 3-ball left corner is good for Brooklyn Mitchell. She's got 8 points. 54-22. Smith quickly in the other way. All the way to the left block, off the window. Good for Izzy Smith. Coast to coast. She's got 11 now in double figures. Oh, baby. 34 seconds. On the other end, out of my right, Massengale for Harrison has it. Piercy harassing her out on the floor. Picked her dribble up. Tried to go high post. Barger's got it. Turnaround jumper, 8-footer, good. These sophomores are pretty solid for Harrison. I ain't kidding you. But Smith, though, quickly to the other end. Into the paint, kicks it to Woolsey. 3-ball not there. Trusty offensive board. She's fouled, no call. And the other way goes Mitchell for Harrison. Woolsey tried to take a charge. Mitchell missed a shot. Barger got the rebound. Mitchell got the rebound on that miss. And now Brooklyn out with it. She's on the run. Nope. The horn sounds. Whew. Crazy finish, but one the Lady Bulldogs liked. 56-24 halftime here in Harrison. The Lady Bulldogs flexing muscle. Mitchell with 8 points for Harrison. Barger with 2, a couple of sophomores. Junior Clemens has 3. Tucker Webb, a nice night so far. She's got 9 for Harrison and a basket for Annabelle Massengale. For the Lady Bulldogs, Sweet Moses, what a first half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 points for Piercy in the first half. For Izzy Smith, 11 points. For Trusty, 16 for her as well in the first half. Brooklyn Woolsey in double figures with 10. And a 3-ball for Carly Sexton. 56-24. Quick update. At halftime in Russellville, the Ladies Cyclones lead Mountain Home 35-19. So the Lady Bulldogs looking to come out of tonight's action tied for first, if you will, record-wise in the conference. Obviously, Mountain Home has a head-to-head. Both teams are going to be 6-1 more than likely after tonight's action. So that'll be something to keep an eye on next week. As we get down to this, and Mountain Home will be heading to Greenwood here in a couple of weeks. Well, 56-24. Lady Bulldogs lead at halftime here in Harrison. Been a lot of fun so far. 9-minute mark here at halftime. We will take a break and come back and get you ready for the second half. We're watching live on YouTube at Greenwood Sports Center and listening on the Sports Hog 103.5. welcome you back to Golden Goblin Arena. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard. The Greenwood School District is currently accepting applications for students interested in participating in the school choice program. School choice is authorized by the Arkansas General Assembly and empowers parents to seek admission for their children in participating school districts other than the one in which they reside. For the upcoming 24-25 school year, Greenwood has agreed to accept eligible students from other districts through this program. You can pick up an application at the Greenwood Admin Office, 420 North Main in Greenwood. To be deemed eligible for the approaching school year, you have to have your application turned in to the Greenwood Admin Office on or before May 1st of 2024. Applications should be submitted to the non-resident district, which will then notify the resident district of the filed application. Assignments will be determined based on available space, and applicants will receive notification of acceptance or rejection by July 1st. It's important to note that students residing out of state or currently expelled from school due to a drug or weapon violation are not eligible for participation. Well, I'm about to be eligible for participation in this ball game because the Lady Bulldogs are manhandling the Lady Goblins here on the road in Harrison. Second half ready to go. Greenwood's basketball. Sexton, Smith, Trusty, Woolsey, Piercy. Here's Izzy with it. Greenwood working left to right here in the second half. Sexton gave to Trusty. Back to Piercy. To the right elbow. Down the right side of the lane. Lost the handle, and it'll go to Harrison. 56-24 is the score. Here come the Lady Goblins. Massengale gets it off to Mitchell. No press for Greenwood right now. They'll be back in the 1-3-1. Massengale has it out on the floor. To the three-point line, she'll step up, let one fly off the window. Woolsey high for the rebound, and Brooklyn's on the run. Ahead to Smith, layup good. So let's see here. Woolsey with the rebound, Smith with the basket. Here's Harrison now. Mitchell dribbles out on the floor. Izzy got in her face when she picked the dribble up. Stolen away by Sexton. Bounce pass back ahead to Smith. Couldn't get it to go. Woolsey battles for the board. She got it out of there. Sexton came up with it. Rocket to Trusty up top. And Anna puts it on the deck. Oh, nice up and under off the window. Not there, though. We'll go the other way. Mitchell out on the floor with her dribble. Got a pick from Barger. Goes down the corner to Webb, right side. She's in deep trouble with Piercy up at her hip. And tried to get it to Barger. It bounced right back to Webb, and now a foul called on Piercy, her third. First of the third period. If you'll know now, if you haven't heard by now, no more 1-on-1, 5 team fouls in each period get you the double bonus. Massengale will inbound in front of the Harrison bench and Coach Klott. To Barger, top of the key. Back out to Mitchell. She'll let a three fly from up there, and it's good. That's her third three. She's got 11 for Brooklyn Mitchell. Greenwood quickly ahead. Smith found Woolsey deep left corner. To Piercy on the wing. And Kyla will center it up for Greenwood. In the road Navies. Hands it to Trusty. To Woolsey left wing. Cutter's coming through. Sexton pops out top of the key. To Trusty right wing. Got a pick from Carly. Trusty 16-footer in the key. You bet. Splash. 60-27, Greenwood by 33. Here's Mitchell with it now. Picks up her dribble, finds Barger. Barger down to the corner to Webb, left side. Trusty knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Harrison. 5:52 to go in the third period. Tucker Webb will inbound for Harrison. Into Barger. She's harassed by Trusty. Ran into her own player, picked her dribble up. She's in deep trouble. Finds Webb in the corner. Tucker trying to get to Barger. Little give and go. Up off the window, not there. Offensive board follow, not there. Ball tapped around. Barger up with it. Her left-handed floater not there. Piercy battling hard, but Woolsey comes out with the rebound. Brooklyn's on the run. Ahead to Trusty. Right side ball slapped out of her hand by Mitchell. It'll stay with Greenwood. Wow, what an event sequence down there. Lila Jones doing her nice job for Harrison, trying to keep the ball alive on the offensive glass. Inbound Sexton to Piercy. Nice little peekaboo pass. Kyla couldn't finish. She's triple teamed underneath, and a foul is going to be called. It's on Lila Jones, her second, team's first of the period. Sexton inbounds to Trusty, left wing, long two, foot on the line, not there. Rebound by Massengale for Harrison. She'll find Mitchell. Mitchell on the run into the front court. Lots of youth on this team on the floor for the Golden Goblins. But tonight, it's no match. Trusty just picked Massengale's pocket. She's on the run. Ahead to Izzy Smith. Izzy's layup, good. Oh, and a Trusty. Here come the Lady Goblins the other way. Mitchell will walk it across. They sag back defensively. Does Greenwood. Little pick and roll. Oh, shot blocked out there by Brooklyn Woolsey. They found Jones, but to no avail. Woolsey with the block. Now she's getting harassed in the backcourt. Finds Smith right wing. Thought about a deep three. She'll put it on the deck and center it up. Now penetrate left side to Piercy in the corner. Here comes a three ball. Splash! Just hit the back iron dead as a doornail and fell through. Magical. Another assist for Izzy. Three ball on the way on the other end. Woolsey with the rebound. And a foul in the backcourt on Barger. That's her second, team second. Piercy with 19 points now. The scoreboard's wrong. A couple of Izzy's on her stat sheet up on the board. Here's Smith with it. Inside to Trusty. Turnaround jumper, left elbow, off the mark. Piercy's going to be on the back. That's her fourth foul. Second of the quarter for her. Second team foul. 65-27, Greenwood in command. It was 7-7 earlier, I believe. That's the last time it was close. Greenwood split full throttle. I mean full throttle. 3:44 to go. Mitchell with it. Now Massengale. They feed inside to Barger. Shot up. Blocked by Sexton. Foul called. A little contact. That's her first. Team's third. And to the line goes Eliza Barger. She's a sophomore. She's got 2 points tonight. First free throws for the 10th grader. Only the second or third free throw shot by Harrison. It's good. She's got 3 points. One more for Barger. Got it. 4 points for her. 65-29. Smith out of the net quickly. Found Woolsey down low, and Brooklyn on the baseline. Coach said maybe a little bit too much. No, he's got a good job, isn't he? It's a good shot. Greenwood, you can tell, pushing the ball quickly. Lots of long passes by Smith down the floor tonight. So Mitchell will walk it up for Harrison right to left. New five up off the bench for Greenwood. They try to feed down low. Brooklyn with the steal. Out of there, Trusty with it now. Down the middle of the floor with a dribble. 8-footer floating, you betcha. Just coast to coast, nobody stop ball. And Trusty's got 20 now. 67-29. Here's Mitchell with it across the timeline. Top of the key. Trusty slapped it away, but it went right to Barger. A jump ball. Arrow says Harrison, and that'll do it for the starting five for Greenwood. What a show tonight for the ladies in navy blue. Now here comes the second unit with Honkelin, Pate Jones, and Mackenzie Thomas, who we've seen. First time tonight we've seen Journey Clements, a sophomore, and Piper Pitts. We saw her earlier as well. So Clements the only new face so far. Down in the corner it goes to Massengale. Her 8-footer not there. Thomas with her second rebound for Greenwood. Here's Pate Jones on the run. Left to right. Pate down the middle of the lane. Floater off the window. Not there. Rebound Mitchell. And Honkla called for the foul, I believe. Yep. Jenna's first. Nice. Jordan Quant will check back in for Harrison along with Sager Clemens. Or Clemens, no T in there. And Clemens has the ball right back to Mitchell. 67-29, 2:43 to go. Clemens with it, picked up her dribble. Finds Jones, guarded by Jones. Pitts comes to help out with the double team. Down on the corner, left side, Clemens. Thomas cut her off. Honkla got the steal. She tried to pitch it out, and Jenna's on the run. Down the right side of the lane to the right wing. Trying the baseline. Cut off. Kicks it out to Jones. One more to Pitts. Pitts to Clements, left wing. Journey up top to Pate. They'll set up in the half court against this man-to-man. Pate, flip shot off the rim, won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Jones for Harrison. And she'll find Clemens. Down in the corner to Jordan Quant. She lost the handle. Up off the bench for Greenwood comes Ashlyn Rose. She's a sophomore. 5'11". She'll get Thomas. 67-29. Greenwood leads. 2:05 to go, third period. Mercy rule coming up in 2 minutes. Pitts with it. Hands it off to Pate Jones. Pate to Rose. Just an unforced error. I think Rose was going to kind of follow her down to the corner, and Pate flipped it to her. Not on the same page. Here's Mitchell now for Harrison. She'll find Clemens. High post Barger into the lane. Shot up. Won't go. Rose. Nope. Jones got the loose ball. Pate's first rebound. Pate down the middle of the floor. Finds Journey. 16-footer left baseline. No good. Long rebound. Pate Jones got it. Up top, Piper Pitts. She thought about a three. Leaves it for Pate. Top of the key. Now to Clemens, left wing. Pitts, three ball, just right of the circle, off the mark. Rebound tapped around. Hunkle on the deck trying to get to it. Out of there with it's Mitchell. And she'll push ahead to Clemens. Layup good for Sager Clemens. She's got 5 points. Here comes Greenwood the other way. Clemens spots up a three, right wing off the window, won't go. Rebound cleared out to Clemens for Harrison. She's harassed coming across the timeline, finds Mitchell. Back to Clemens. High post Barger. Loose ball up top. Jones comes up with it for Harrison. Walk, no call. Finds Barger on a little pick and roll. Her shot not there. Got her own rebound. Follows good for Eliza Barger. She's got 6. And it's 67-33 with 40 seconds left. Third period. Jones to Clements. Clements, Pitts up top. Piper hands it off to Rose. Rose to Journey Clements. She'll center it and get it back to Piper. To Pate Jones, top of the key. Clements, good ball movement around the top. Quant nearly picked her pocket. Journey got it back. Finds Pate Jones. Coach Reeves changes the play at 10 seconds on the shot clock. An 8-second differential with the game clock. Rose up top to Pitts. Piper into the lane. She's fouled by 32. 2 shots coming for Piper Pitts. Lila Jones is third. Team's third of the quarter. And Piper Pitts will toe the line for her first trip tonight to that destination. The lefty, a junior. First one's on the way, off the mark. Rose will come out and get Thomas. One more for Piper. 3 bounces, shots on the way. That one's off the mark. Rebound off of Harrison. No, they're going to say Harrison's basketball. Oh, the baseline official thought it was made, thought the ball just went out of bounds. The ball went, they're going to say it went off at Honkle. It's going to go to Harrison. Harrison's basketball. Here comes Mitchell. She'll push it across the timeline with 5 seconds. Left it, right elbow, floater, and a ticky-tack foul on the way in called on Thomas. That's the 15th foul, but it won't matter. There's only 2 seconds left in the quarter. But Mitchell will get a couple of free throws. She's got 11 points tonight for the sophomore, and the free throw's good. She's got 12, 67-34. One more for Brooklyn Mitchell. It's off the mark. Pate Jones with her third rebound. Piper Pitts has it, and that'll be the end of the period. 67-34. Lady Bulldogs flexing muscle here on the road in the 5A West. Tuesday night basketball. We're on Greenwood Sports Center on YouTube and the Sports Hog 103.5. 10. We welcome you back to Goblin Arena on the campus of Harrison High School. Greenwood's basketball, Lady Bulldogs in command. Boys tilt coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Big one for Greenwood. Need to try to steal another one on the road if they can. Pitts to Pate Jones. Out to Clements. Journey with it. Cross-checked in the key. No call. Loose ball slapped away by Clemens for Harrison. She goes the other end. Shot won't go. Journey with a rebound. Clements out of there with it. She'll find Pate Jones. Pate down the left side of the lane. Floater off the window. Party time. Atta girl, Pate. No problem. 69-34. Here comes Harrison. 53-34, Lady Cyclones beating Mountain Home. So they're going to hand the Lady Bombers their first conference loss, and Greenwood will be back tied at top with the Bombers. As Harrison moves the ball around the perimeter and out to Brooklyn Mitchell. The sophomore has her 4-3. She's got 15 points. A nice night for Brooklyn Mitchell. On the other end, Greenwood with it, 69-37. Now to Clements, to Honkala. Now to Jones. Pate with her dribble. Finds Journey. Right wing to Piper Pitts up top. Pitts trying to flash inside. Lost her footing. Ball stolen away by Clemens. Sager all the way to the other end. Shot partially blocked, I think, out of there by Pate Jones. And then a rebound by Thomas. She's got it. Hands it to Pate. Pate's in the front court. To the left elbow. Floater, 12-footer off the window, not there. Piper Pitts with a rebound, and Pate runs it down in the left corner. Floater, Journey, not there. Got her on board. Follow. Good. Clements with her second board. First basket of the night at 71-37. Here's Mitchell now for Harrison. Top of the key. Finds Jones. Quick shot down low to Bonds. She'll kick it out, and the three balls on the way from Jenna Lewis, who checked in, number 5. Off the mark, long rebound goes to Mitchell. Her three's not there. Kicked over to the left side. 3 on the way, not there by Jones. Another offensive rebound by number 10, Clemens. And I guess she knocked it off of a Lady Bulldog. It stays with Harrison, and they'll inbound over in front of their bench over on the far sideline. Honkala comes out. Rose will check in for Greenwood. Clemens will inbound. Got it out to Mitchell on the floor. 5.5 to play. We're in the mercy rule. That's Bonds to Mitchell. Down low to Clemens. Shot up and in. Got behind McKenzie. She couldn't recover. Second foul on Thomas. Clemens with an and one opportunity. Honkala comes up and gets Pate Jones. Clemens now with 7 points for the Lady Goblins. 71-39, 5-minute mark, clock on the run. Free throw short, Rose with a rebound. Ashlyn, the long arm of the law down there. She'll get it to Journey. Clements into the front court to Pitts, right corner. Puts it on the deck, floater on the baseline, not there. Good look. Couldn't get it to go. Barger with a board for Harrison. She's on the run, the sophomore. Left it for Mitchell. She'll try the right baseline. Same thing we saw on the other end. Her shot won't go. Rose, another rebound for Greenwood. Now Clements has it. We've got a track meet going now. Journey down the right side of the lane. She's harassed all the way down the floor by number 5. Finally a foul called on Jenna Lewis. First team foul on Harrison. Lady Bulldogs will inbound on the baseline. Right side of the lane. Piper Pitts will be the trigger man. In for Harrison. First time we've seen sophomore Jacqueline Tapley, number 20. And Jordan Quant back in. Pitts into Thomas. Right back to Pitts. Up top, Clements. 3 ball. Straight on. Splash! Oh, baby. Clements has 5 points now. 74-39. Bonds has it. Leaves it for Quant up top. Jordan with her dribble. They work it back to the high post. And Barger. Ball stripped out of there by Honkala. And we got a foul called. It's going to be on Barger. Honkala getting in there. Getting dirty. And we got a technical foul. I don't think that Barger liked the call. So she's going to be called for the foul. And then had something to say to the official, and then she got a technical foul. So she's going to pick up her second, or third and fourth personal fouls. Coach Clott wants to know what the call was. So we'll go to the other end. Who's going to shoot the free throws? These are technical free throws, and Honkala will toe the line. Let's see if Jenna can get her on the points, get her name on the points board here. First one's on the way for the junior. and got it to go. Front iron, window, and through. Always a Mount Harmony Mafia member. Jenna Honkala. Second one's on the way. Atta girl. Clutch, baby. Love it. Got them both. Technical fouls. Now Greenwood's basketball. In for the Lady Bulldogs comes number 13, Addison Bridges. She's a sophomore. Also in is Trinity Spicer. She's a sophomore, number 10. There is Eva Booth. She is a sophomore, number 23. Journey comes out. And also in for Greenwood, Keely Dolan, a junior, number 4. Now watch this group, 76-39 with 2.5 minutes. Booth with it. With her dribble top of the key, spins, leaves it for Spicer. Trinity nearly had her pocket picked, being harassed by Lewis. These two girls, this is the squad I talked about, went head-to-head last year, these 9th grade teams. And Quant with the steal for Harrison on the run. She'll go hard in the basket. She's fouled by Spicer. And Jordan Quant won't go to the free throw line. She hasn't scored tonight. She's got 2 free throws coming. Clock running under 2 minutes. It's 76-39. First one's on the way. Long off the back iron, no good. Up off the bench for Harrison's number 4, Hadley Lemon. She's another sophomore. One more for Jordan Quant. It's on the way. Got that one to go. 76-40. A minute and a half. Spicer across the timeline for Greenwood. And got it stolen away again. Really, got to hide that ball a little better. Shot up, not there. Booth with a rebound for Greenwood. She'll hand it to Spicer. Trinity finds Rose. Baseline jumper wouldn't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Brinkley Dove, who checked in for Harrison. She'll find Quant. Back to Brinkley Dove. Down low it goes to Lemon. Dolan tried to tie it up, but it wasn't there. Looked like the Goblin girl, number 4, Lemon, was trying to throw it to the left corner to Tapley, and she wasn't home. It goes out of bounds. Greenwood's ball on the turnover. Here's Booth with it. Got a pick from Bridges. Finds Spicer. Trinity. Down the lane. Got by her defender. Atta girl. Trinity Spicer up off the window. Just no problem. 78-40. 24 seconds. Quant with it for Harrison. She finds Lewis. Down low it goes to Dove. They kick it out around the perimeter to Quant. She'll drive the left baseline. Shot swatted out of there by Rose, but right to Dove. Her shot not there. Quant got the rebound up and in. 3 points for her. And the buzzer sounds. Booth will let one fly from midcourt. 78-42. Lady Bulldogs on the road on a makeup game due to some bad weather. They flex muscle and continued just to pound on 5A West opponents after the debacle up in Mountain Home. Lady Goblins fall to 9-12, 3-4 in conference. Mitchell led the way for the Lady Goblins with 15 for the sophomore, 6 for Barger, 3 points for Jordan Quant, all sophomores. 7 points for Sager Clements, a junior, 9 points for Tucker Webb, a junior, and 2 points for Massengale, the only upperclassman. For Greenwood, just another magical night. A 20-piece for Anna Trusty. 5 points for Journey Clements. 10 points for Brooklyn Woolsey. 2 points for Jenna Honkala. Spicer had a late basket, 2 points for her. 13 points for Izzy Smith. A basket for Pate Jones. A 3-ball for Carly Sexton. And a 20-piece for Kyla Piercy as well for the Lady Bulldogs. 78-42, your final. Tonight's game sponsored in part by Bishop Family Dentistry, Ronald Reagan Realty, Mossy Oak Properties, Freedom Roofing, and Farmers Bank. Our N one sponsors, Shelter Insurance, Mr. Jason Hill, Satellite Freight, MHAG Architects, and Greenwood Collision. And our Bulldog sponsors, Kofor Boats, Arkansas Peppers, Webb Energy, Laster Eye Center, and Big Physical Therapy, Gold and Jim's Pond. We will take a break and get you ready for a huge one tonight as the Greenwood Bulldogs are on the road, coming off a nice win at Greenbrier Friday, trying to keep the momentum and maybe kind of sneak up on some positioning for some postseason here. A gettable game tonight with these Goblins here at home. Harrison playing on back-to-back nights. We'll see if the Bulldogs maybe can tire them out a little bit. 8 minutes to tip off. Come back for this one. You don't want to miss it, folks. We're on Greenwood Sports Center and live on the Sports Hog 103.5.